Good morning, everybody. So we're here in the Eden Garden Centre in Macquarie Park, which is about 15 kilometres from the centre of Sydney, right next to Lane Cove National Park. And you can see, if I turn the camera around this way, that's the national park in there where all the gum trees are. And we're walking across the top of a walkway where we get a really lovely view down overlooking the gardens. The reason I'm here is because there's actually an art trail in the gardens, and we're going to get down and in amongst it. This is just a taster tour, and I plan to do a more in-depth tour, which actually features part of the garden centre as well. I'm going to walk very slowly because it's a little bit slippery. There are leaves on the walkway here. Just up ahead, we're going to walk down a stairway, so I might have to change hands so that I can hold onto the rail. This lovely tower with vines growing all over it. And there's a little view looking out through to the national park. Okay, let's go downstairs and we'll see our first art piece up close. Here we have suspended from the top of the tower these pieces. Okay, so beneath those suspended discs on the floor, there's an arrangement of rocks, which is another installation, and that's focusing on the lichens. This is mainly aimed at children. So we'll move out of the tower and come to our second piece. So this one here is called Scribbly Gum Lace. It looks like the material they use for packaging. So over here behind me is a scribbly gum tree. They're caused by some kind of an insect, or here's another one. It's got a few more scribbles on it. There you go, there's the scribbles. I love these gum trees. They have a beautiful colour in their bark. Surrounding them are bird's nest ferns and rock lilies or rock orchids. They're not in flower at the moment. And there's another bearded dragon acting like a sculpture. Oh, there he goes. He just ran off. This one is called Mystic Kitten. But there's your kitten heads up the top there. We'll just try and get around the other side. This one's called The Drop. That plant there is called a grass tree. Its botanical name starts with an X, and it's called something like Xanthoria. I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly. They're a stunning plant. When they're in flower, that spike is covered with cream-coloured flowers. These ones are called Gymea lilies. Their flowers are finished. Normally they're bright red. Okay. I'm going to turn around to the left here and show you one of the permanent pieces. I think this one's called Tall Reeds. I'll see if I can find an information board for it. But it is part of the permanent collection. Apart from the traffic noise, it really is lovely in here. It's just really lovely to walk around. Very peaceful. This piece is called Old King Cole. You see him sitting back, looking rather pleased with himself. And I'll stop for a moment here and then I'll try and move around the other side a little bit. Okay, just while we're here, there's another little lizard on the rock over here. It's a little skink. He's letting me get, oh, no, he's not. I was going to say, he's letting me get pretty close. That was just a little too close. But we'll look at the water garden here. And around this bend, we approach the daffodil garden. There won't be any daffodils at the moment. There will be more dragons. There's another dragon on the rock just here. Here we go. So the daffodil garden is it's about acknowledging the fight against cancer. It's sponsored by the Cancer Council, but it's also acknowledges donors. It acknowledges people who have fought and lost the battle with cancer. It's just a tribute garden. This is a rather lovely section of the garden. I'm not sure if you wanted a postcard of here. Oh, there's a moorhen just crossing the path. I might go over time a little here, and I apologise for that if you've got somewhere else to be. But we might just try and see if we can get close to the brick structure. It's really just for decoration. Oh, he's hiding behind the reeds. Oh, there he is. There, look, there we go. I suspect there's a nest in there. I can hear chicks. The brick structure, yeah, it's really just a landscape, architectural landscape piece. It's got plants growing out of the top of it. So they're kind of like giant, huge planter boxes. And there's a few art pieces here as well. I don't know anything about these paintings. They look like they've just been left there. Oh, we've got double dragon shot. And we can hear frogs. A couple of cheeky little dragons there. Trying to pretend like if they stay still, I won't see them. They don't get a whole lot bigger than that. That first one we saw with the big white head, I think he was about as big as they get. Oh, there's another one on the wall over here. He's a bit bigger. Let's see if you'll let me get close. It is starting to rain. Let's see. How close are you going to let me get to you, mate? Do you hear the frogs?